This was Coventry Hospital at the peak of the pandemic. Hospitals in England were then admitting over 4,000 patients a day. That number could be dwarfed this winter, according to government scientists who have modelled their worst case scenario.
We've seen a steady rise over recent weeks, although it has plateaued over recent days.
The chief executive of Coventry Hospital, Professor Andy Hardy, told me those numbers can't be ignored. But he's confident his hospitals can cope with more patients than in previous waves.
It's fair to say that all of us are always concerned about every winter that comes up. What we all do in the health service is, we plan and prepare for the worst and hope for the best. We're expecting a tough winter, but whatever comes our way, we intend to deal with it.
Right now, the NHS is admitting around 1,000 new COVID patients each day. That's much higher than at this time last year. They peaked at around 4,500 in January in 2021. The latest modelling says admissions could rise to between 2,000 and 7,000 this year.
Cases are increasing, hospitalizations are increasing.
Professor Kao is a member of SPIMO, the panel of scientists that produced this modelling. You have been wrong in the past.
Any kind of projection that you have is never going to be an exact crystal ball. Right? So no matter what happens, we always need to plan on the basis of what we think may happen. Now, what we think may happen can always be wrong.
The Health Secretary said previous modelling predictions had not come true, but accepts some mitigation measures may be needed.
What happens in the NHS is going to be hugely important to me, to the whole country, making sure that we don't get to a position again where the NHS becomes unsustainable. Of course, that would be the level of hospitalisation, it would be the pressures on A&E, the pressures on the workforce. So we'd have to take all of these together.
Much has changed. We have the vaccine and better pandemic preparedness. But this is our first winter with the Delta variant. The only thing we can say with any certainty is that this winter is going to be tough. Ashish Joshi, Sky News.